Hey there. Whew. Wow. I got a color. I just finished with work and all these ugh, shaving things on my desk everywhere. Because I've been coloring in between, but not really just, not how I wanted to. Coloring just to save my sanity in between things, but not just sitting and just doing it. And so I'm going to do it. This is another Tatiana Bogema Solov page that I got from that Etsy, her Etsy page. I did a short of this one that, it actually didn't. There's something wrong. I don't know. I had the little heart transitions going in it, and they didn't publish. And I don't know. I don't know. I checked to see if KindMaster was updated before I even started, and it was updated. So I don't know what's wrong with that. I'm gonna have to look that up later, but whatever. So I finished this page yesterday. I used some um, washi tape that's kind of cheap, kind of dried out, but the box is gorgeous. I had this for a while. I need to use these up. Um, and it wasn't sticking too well, so I used some glue, and I also taped over it twice. And it's not the prettiest how I did it, but that's on tiny things, whatever. I don't like doing all that picky stuff. I don't like doing that. But he did it. It kind of helped me having the outline, the border thing on there helped me finish the page because it helped me to kind of see the color a little bit more, even though this might not be the best color to have chosen for it, but whatever. I just wanted to finish the page. Um, and I really want to do more with this still, but first of all, this is all I have left of my white pencil, and it's like I ordered more from actually I ordered a pack of 12 from Blick because I use them so much, and I don't have all the white pencils I have are like short like this. So, and it was really hard trying to do what I wanted to do on here with the pencil this short. So, I got more coming. I'll work on it more maybe then. Because I feel like there's more I could do with this. I want things to like pop more, and I don't know. I want kind of a different look for it or something. And I know like some people outline their stuff with a white, Posca pen or something, or I don't know. I feel like I want to try something different on this, and I don't know exactly what it is. So, but for now, it's done. Did my short. I'm calling it done. So I want to work on another one, and I wanted to work on all of the ones that have the mice in them. They're so cute. It's like the little mice, and they reminded me of Valentine's Day when I saw them. So I thought, well, let me do them for Valentine's Day. So I did. And even though this one isn't necessarily red or anything, I don't know. I still wanted to do it for Valentine's Day because they're sitting on the swing. It's kind of like they're courting. So I thought it was cute. So anyway, blah, 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 blah. Oh, and I think I got an eyelash in my eye. I think it's been trying to do that all day since this morning. It's kind of hanging by a thread or something. My real eyelashes, I don't know, they take a while sometimes to really fall out, and they start going cockeyed and things before they really do it. What else do I have in this pile? Where's it start? This is it has 50 images in it. This particular digital download. I guess I got some of Foxy Colors faces too. I don't know. I might want to do one of them. I gotta do something though. I need to color. I also thought I should do this because it has so many hearts in it. It's like I should finish this, but I really don't feel like it. So still haven't finished this page. I have to use the Inktense for it. I'm not quite in the mood. Okay, let's just do something already. I have a couple mandalas that I tried doing, and they're from that Dreamscape Pages. And I don't know if I don't know, I'm having a problem with them. And I'm wondering if I should use acrylic markers on them. Do I feel like playing with acrylic markers right now? Hey, motion! Oh my gosh, what did this do with the font? Something changed in Brightspace. I mean, Restream. Something changed in it. It looks. Why is it so big? Large, custom, medium. How about no? That's too small. Oh my gosh, that's better. I don't know why it was so big. I came into Restream and it had a different side panel and all this other kind of stuff. I don't know. Okay, maybe I'll do this because it's kind of meditative and relaxing, and I think I really need to relax. I'm kind of squirrely right now. Work and weather has me all squirrely. And let's see, maybe we use these some Artex. Well, I love the box, but I feel like I want to use them up. Okay, now where can I put it? I ain't got no room. No room. The pencil's all over my desk. Excuse me, I've been using Derwent Chromaflows a lot. Oh, I got these in here too. Hope you're doing well, Clint. I've been busy. No time for too much. Why do I have this tape on here? I put that on there to remember something, but I don't remember it. I wonder if I should use these. These things I'll never buy again. Trash. Yeah, I don't like them. These things are interesting. Maybe I should use these. I can use these up too. We're gonna play today, I guess. How many colors I have in there? I don't like the colors that I have on here. Something else about this is like things are uneven and not, like you expect a mandala to be symmetrical and things like that, and it's really not. And it almost looks like it's hand drawn, but it also looks like it's AI generated. This weird combination of things, and it's just you have to refine the line. I had to refine some of the lines on here as I was coloring, and I was like, who wants to do all that? I don't want to do all that. Do I sound crabby? Just a little real. I wonder, but I also feel like then that makes this a prime candidate for something to play with acrylic markers. I may have to do some drawing on top of coloring because you see how this thing doesn't go. It's like they're not. I don't know. They're weird. They're just weird. I need a plan for them. And I'm doing this, but it's kind of like I don't even know what color I want it to be. I don't know what I'm doing. These two oil-based markers are like 20 years old. I just found them the other day. It's like, oh. I'm not sure if they still work or not, but someday we'll find out. I guess we're going to do the mandala. Let's get the colors. Do we want to go with what we already got? Let's see. I guess we're going to just fill in the blanks and see what happens. Yeah, because I have like I can't remember how many came in this. This I also got it from Etsy, and yeah, they're all kind of kind of grayscale-ish. By the same person that did those the interior room grayscale pictures, and I like those. I'm not sure how I feel about the mandalas, but if I can make it work for me, then I guess that will change my mind. If I can make this look halfway decent. Just gonna take an hour just to color before I do anything else today. My head is full. Kind of like how that looks now with this over it. I want music. Music soothes the savage beast. Feeling a little bit like a beast today. I wonder. Yeah, I was having a time trying to do this with pencil. It just was not wasn't working for me. I probably should take the description off of the uh, banner there because that's not what I'm doing. Somebody was criticizing your project. Sometimes people don't have a filter, and you gotta you gotta block. mm. So I wonder how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So they're even. I wonder if I could work another color out of it. Yes, I had to order from Blix because I needed more white pencils. I find now that I'm really like, those are a crucial part of my coloring supplies. I cannot be without them. Wow, that orange really covers nice. Yeah, I needed something other than pencil. These pages are not for pencil. So it's been cold, cold, cold. Although today was warmer. When I came home, it was like 22 degrees. The fact that it has a double digit is like, it's saying something because we were single digits all over the weekend. Below zero, close to below zero, or something. Without a wind chill. That orange is nice. Okay, I'm gonna do this orange over this. See what happens. Mm-mm-mm. Actually, kind of unexpectedly, did some canning on, was it Sunday? I think. I had some old dried cranberries and some packages of dried mango that have been around here for I don't even know how long. They're still okay, but it's like nobody's gonna eat them. If they haven't eaten them now, it's like I need to do something with them. And so I made jam. So I made a mango jam and I made a cranberry jam. And I tell you, the cranberry jam wasn't so much of a problem, but the mango jam, there was so much sugar in those dried mangoes that it made, and I was really neat about it, but it made a mess of my stove. I had to clean my stove like several times because it had gotten places that I didn't even know it had gotten to. It was gross. And I don't quite like that the mangoes that the um dried mangoes, it's almost like they when they must have sliced them that they had some of the, the seed, that hairy pod that holds the seed. Yeah, it's like they cut into that, so there's some of that stringiness in there. I'm like, oh brother, I don't even know I'm gonna eat this. But it tastes good, but I don't want to have any of that stringiness in there. And there's no way for me to. I wasn't gonna sit there and strain all that out. I wasn't doing that. Um, my husband will eat it. It is so freaking sweet. Even though I tried not to add, I tried to add only enough sugar so that it would keep. Because it was already really sweet, and he's already tearing it up. I'm like, you better watch it with it. But I'm thinking of making a jelly cake with it, so it'll kind of balance out some of the sweetness, not put as much sugar in the cake. So then maybe the the mango jam will kind of balance it out, and it won't seem as sweet. I don't know. Hey, Vibrant. Yeah, that's kind of what you got to do, Clint, because you don't need anybody messing up your it's your kind of your create time. You shouldn't be in there trying to slow your roll. That's not love. So I'm thinking that mango jam will be good on English muffins. So, but I haven't had any yet because it's so freaking sweet. I'm thinking like I can do without it. I had to taste it while I was making it, and that was enough for me. But I wanted to try like making jam out of dried fruit because I had some here. I had these bags of dried cranberries, and that's not something. What happened was I had them, and I was just using them, and then I got my braces, so that lets you know how long I had them, and I couldn't eat them because of how they're really chewy, like or whatever. So I couldn't eat them. So then they're just sitting there in the cupboard. Hey, Bayou Gold. So I thought, I need to do something with these so they don't go bad. And they were already kind of smelling kind of old. But when you put heat to them, that goes away. So we get the heat to a certain temperature, and that kind of stale taste and smell or whatever goes away, and it did. So that's something you can do with your dried fruit if it's hanging around in your cupboard for too long. Hey, Regina. You just have to reconstitute the fruit with water, and then is this thing like in focus? Hello. Um, and then I add the amount of sugar or whatever. Cook it down. You have to add lemon juice. Um, and then I added a little. I tried not to add a lot of sugar to them, but you are supposed to have a certain amount in there for it to be shelf stable. So I could have done it as freezer jam, except I don't have any room in my freezer, so couldn't do that. Do I want to stay with these colors and then just add another orange? I don't know what these other oranges look like. Here's two. And happy anniversary, Regina. I hear you have an anniversary coming up pretty soon. So tomorrow, I think it is. So happy anniversary in advance. Let me use this one because it's lighter. Let's see. I don't know if I like that, but maybe that'll work. Why am I using the brush tip? I don't know why. Can't seem to get a mandala done before Mandala Monday. It's just, I'm trying. So, like, if I finish this one, it'll be for next Monday. It'll be my first one of the year. All this weather and stuff kind of gives me, and I have so many appointments in February. I don't know how that happened, but it's like they're all in February. It's like, what the heck? It's like I had one Friday, so I would have come on Friday, but I had an appointment, and like by the time I got done with all of that, it was like I just was tired. Now this one is really dark. I don't know how that's gonna go over that, but we're gonna roll with it. Hmm. I kept trying to make it work with pencil, and it just wasn't working, and I wasn't enjoying it. I was like, nah, you really got to do something else. I don't know if I'm going to let it stay this color or not. We'll see what happens when I start filling things in. As I start filling other things in, if I like how this looks after that, then I'll keep going. I'll leave it. But if I don't, I'm going to change it. Which is easy to change with acrylic markers because if I get the right one in the right color, it'll cover it. You'll notice like one more layer, and that's kind of doing it. So I got to figure out what's up with KindMaster and that one clip graphic, why it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. I'm getting coverage. Let's see what happens when it dries. I like it better already. Dry a little bit. Let's see. Are they all done? Yeah. So I wonder if I should do any of this anywhere else. I still want green. Hey, Amy. Oh, you did a live? Oh, cool. I'm going to have to go watch it. I just shared a video from M Beans. She just did one where she's fixing a coloring page, something like we all pretty much. I know me. That's what I'm doing right now, actually. Trying to fix a coloring page and just like caca. So it's like, oh, I gotta watch that because I know I do that. I have tons of pages to fix. I don't know if I want to add another color. I do need a green though. That's the whole thing I need. Greens. I need greens. And I don't know which one to use. They're all kind of funky. I don't know why I keep using I like the brush tips. I can't help it. Oh, it's a pretty green. It was darker than I expected. See, the leaves, they're like all kind of uneven. They're not symmetrical. And that's what's throwing me off because most mandalas I color, they're symmetrical. So I was like, I don't know what to do with this. It's a whole nother thing. Do I color it all the way in? I can always color over it and into it if I don't like it. Did kind of find something that I think, I don't know, I saw it and I'm like, oh, this is useful for me using acrylic paint at my desk. And actually it's those meat trays like that. What is it? I think does butterball turkey, ground turkey come in those containers? They're like plastic, white plastic, and they're kind of ribbed, and they're rectangular. And I actually bleached the one I used that I had emptied because I was making chili with it, the ground turkey. And I bleached it out, washed it and everything because I'm saving it because it'll sit nice on my desk. I can use it as a palette, and it's enough room for me to have some space to put the colors and the ridges that are in there that they have in there to like let the blood drain off the turkey actually might work for keeping some of the mixing of the pigment separate or whatever. Hey, TaylorMade. So yeah, that really put in my head, oh, this would make it easier for me to do this at my desk. So I don't know. I wanted to bust out right then and do it, but I can't because I'm in the middle of a crazy time. But it's still in my head. Still in my head. Here we go. or gouache, mixing the gouache. These are so close. And make these lighter. Did I say hi, Taylor? Hi, Taylor. I think I did, but just in case I didn't, I said it again. Let's see what else is going on besides the weather. This is a regulation winter. Haven't had one like this in a long time, so I guess we were overdue. So I guess now I can do these. See, that's probably why I don't use this end. I don't like the scratchy sound. A little speck there. What is that? Yeah. So our Five Below is going to be open any day now. I need to look online and see if they have an opening day. Although, I don't know if I want to go opening day because then there'll be all those cars and all them people in my way. And but I really want to go because I want to see what they got as far as coloring supplies and I shouldn't be getting anything else. I just want to see what they have in general. I'm wondering what that's going to do to our Ollie's, which is right across um it's across the road. Okay, so these two greens, yes. Should we put red in it? I have pink, but that's probably going to be too light. But where else will I use it? I probably wouldn't use it anywhere else. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's really light. Oh, we need more to cover up this. Oops, it's mixing. We could make that work for us, actually. Come on, give me a little more. Turn it. You don't think so, Regina? Hopefully not, because I need to have that Ollie's around. I like that Ollie's. I need to have Ollie's. Oh, one more. That's the thing with markers. You can finish things fast with markers. And that thing in the middle, I don't know what to do with it. Let's do this first and then we'll do something else to it after. How about that? It looks kind of strange. It looks like straw or something. I don't know. I'm gonna make it multicolor. Ooh, is anything coming out? I would never think of making a mandala grayscale. I'm not sure what made them do that. I think some people, what I noticed in the reviews or whatever, or comments for this download of pages, was some people color it on their pad, their tablet. They don't actually physically color it, like this. I don't know how they do that, but that don't look like much. Oops, crash. I don't know why I have this tape on here. I'm just marking it for something. Yeah, our it's going where what did they have in that spot? There's a Big Lots next to it, but I don't think they took any of the Big Lots space. I think there was a GNC that was there. I don't know if they took part of GNC's place, but there was also a place. Is the Dollar Tree still there? Because I think there's a Dollar Tree in that plaza, but is it gone now because of the Five Below coming or what? I don't know. There was a place that was there that I used to love going to. Where's my armadillo? That's where I got my armadillo from. Where did I put him? Where is my armadillo? Did I take him downstairs? I love my armadillo. I did a painting of my armadillo. That wasn't that great, but um anyway, I used to get stuff there to like use in still lifes, like bottles and my armadillo, decorative things, brass stuff and all that kind of thing. That used to be there and it was kind of like a dollar store or whatever in a way. It was called Real Deals. I loved that place. Oh my gosh. I even used to get seeds there. They had seeds there really cheap. Okay, this is looking really ugly. That's okay. It's a work in progress. We're gonna figure it out. Um, and that was pretty big, and I think it might be in the same spot as that. I don't know, because things have been like changing and moving out so much since the pandemic. It's hard to keep up. Because I didn't even realize our Sally's was gone. We had a Sally's Beauty. It's gone. So I'm surprised because there's a lot of hairdressers around here. But that's goofy looking. It's okay, we'll fix it. We got a lot of time to fix. Wonder how this would blur around that. Kind of mix colors. I've been kind of eyeing my oil painting stuff. I'm sitting there. Sitting there practicing scales and then looking over to the right, and that's where like my easel and all of my setup is in the other corner. I'm just kind of looking at them like, hmm. Wondering if could I possibly get at that this summer? Is it possible? Be nice if I could. One thing is now I don't think I can. I don't want to deal with the smell. I don't know where my mask is. I did have a mask um that filtered the smell. Besides the fact that I would keep the windows, it's right near like a set of bay windows or whatever that open. Is that called what is called bay windows? The three thing, and so I would always have the window open, but still, I don't know if my nose is like too sensitive now for it, which would be sad. But I also think some things have changed with chemically with what they use to do oil painting now too. So um, having to figure that stuff out because like they have those I don't know those things without the certain metals or whatever that normally are in oil paint, like the cadmiums or whatever. It's kind of like a non-cadmium, cadmium yellow, non-cadmium, cadmium reds, and because they don't really have that one chemical in it or whatever, it's a substitute. So I'd have to do a little bit of research. I'm gonna blend that a little, not a lot. Since it's doing on the other side. Brother. Da, 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 da. I need. Mm-hmm. Nope. Where is it? And I also ooh, how did I do that? That's not what I wanted to do. What is wrong with this thing? Is that way or that way? Restream, you got me mixed up. Okay. How's that look anyway? Make it look for a little bit. I kind of wouldn't mind starting to do like, draw pictures with colored pencils. Excuse me. Only because it's very portable, to do that. Probably use up a lot of pencils that way, but might be something interesting to try. Is anybody watching any of the Olympics at all? I haven't. Heard about the one girl they had to crash, and I kept hearing about the crash. I'm like, well, goodness, is she okay? I want to know that she's okay. It's like, who cares if she can't get the medal? Is she alive? That's what I want to know. I found out she is okay. I was like, they kept talking about the crash, and I was like, I just want to make sure she's all right. Child, I don't even know where to watch the Olympics. The way things are these days with TV and streaming and all that jazz, like who knows? It used to be when that was on, that was like the event and everybody was watching it because it was on, the major network channel and it was always there. You always knew that's where it was and everybody was watching. Now, like, who the heck knows? Everything's so scattered and weird. The only thing I watched was uh I'm still watching the first season of Black Mirror. Can't remember what episode I'm on. Maybe 6. They really have good writers. Although I didn't like how the last one I watched ended. I didn't like that. The one with hmm, the one with the couple that or the guy that I don't even know if I want to describe it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Never mind. I suspended my disbelief for that one, but and I think I watched it because I do like the writing on the show, but I was like, okay, this is just weird. It's really weird, but it seems a lot like stuff that's happening now, and that can happen now, which also makes it even weirder. It's like, oh dear, Houston, we have a problem. So what am I gonna do with the center? Orange? Or the flowers orange? What orange is this? Let's find out. I'm just gonna go in and use it. See, it has all these irregular shapes. It's almost like AI trying to be hand drawn or something. I don't know. It's weird. I was thinking for all this I can make my own, but then, that's extra time. It was only $1 something, so it's not like I spent a lot of money on it. Do I want to color them in? So we had one thing that I wanted to try the jam on. Like my husband really wanted to try the mango jam because like he tasted some of it from the spoon, and so we had some biscuits that were left over from having KFC, and it had been here like for a couple days. But I thought, just like he used to do, I don't know, always used to just like put them in some aluminum foil, sprinkle some water on them, put them in the toaster oven, and then they soften up. I wanted to do it that way because I was doing other things and I didn't want to put it in the microwave because you put it in the microwave and then they like, you know, they seem to like get hard right away or something. So I wanted to do it, the old fashioned way. So I do that and then they're still hard. I'm like, what do they make these things out of these days? And I told my husband, I don't know. I did it twice too. Because they were still hard. The first time I was like, did I not have it in there long enough? Let me try again. Sprinkled more water and like they were still hard. My husband said, like, oh no, well, I went to get one of them. It was still kinda hard, but I ate it anyway with some of the jam. And it's like I don't know what they put in them things now, because they don't act normal. I don't know what's in them. They taste good fresh, but I don't know what's in them. Okay. I think I like the orange middle. Wonder how light is this? Oh, it is lighter. Not much so. Looks light on some of them and not all. Mm, trying not to get it on my hands. Or is it rubbing off on the... Might be rubbing off on the tip. Maybe not the best thing to use for this. Yes, yeah, it's doing something to the tip. I'm gonna do this. Come on. So another thing that I want to do, all these little project things, is make some fenugreek oil. I'm trying to find I gotta find I want a lightweight oil to do that in, like grapeseed oil. Um, I don't want to use my olive oil for that because that's what I cook with. So I'm trying not to use that because it's not cheap these days. And I gotta find where I put my grapeseed oil. Well, I know where it is, but I gotta dig for it because I don't use it often. Because I want to have fenugreek seeds and I'm going to put them in I have one of those mini crock pots. I have two actually. One I use for food, the other one I use for hair stuff, hair and skin stuff. And so I'm going to use that. Put the oil in there, put a few fenugreek seeds in there, and let it, kind of steep. Strain it, and then add some other oils to it, namely castor oil, because my hair absolutely loves castor oil to kind of thicken it a little bit. But okay, what we got going now? I like it better than I did. I can say that much. I like this better now than I did before. So, then there's this thing. What is that? Do I have another? It's a thing. Running out of colors. Oh, this is where we wind up getting out everything. Another set of markers out. These or these. Because y'all know I just bought just about every single acrylic marker there is to see which ones I like. Okay, this has a pink. These are the gravies. And I saw, hey, Blue Sky. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in ages. How are you? Happy New Year and all that stuff. Good to see you. That I think it's Ohuhu has an acrylic marker that has like that special kind of it's got that swirly thing to dispense the paint or whatever. Yeah, I was looking at them. I did save them to my list. I don't need more, but the tip and everything on it and that dispense thing, I'm wondering if it does dispense differently because of that on there. Yeah, I was intrigued, but Lord knows I don't need any more markers. Now, how am I gonna? Will this pink cover this? Although, do I want green or pink? Kind of, I don't know. It looks like a leaf, this thing here, so I kind of want to make it green. But then again, is that too much green? So I'm looking for a green that's different. And I gotta go to another set to get that. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. What's wrong with my focus here? Oh, is this light on? That doesn't help. Well, it's nice to see you. I wish you the best for your mom and taking care of her. Okay, I already can tell I don't like this by itself, but we're gonna shush it up. I need a lighter. It looks like a whole nother something. Just seems awkwardly placed. Hmm. Then this one has an outline. Like, why? They're not consistent with the. Like, I expect a mandala to be consistent with each design. It's not. We're going to work with it. I really don't want to make that leaf any bigger either. The darker green. I'm going to do that. Then I was hunting down, trying to figure out how I can see Lifetime TV. Because we went down to the basic package for cable. Because we don't watch all those channels. And because now I have all these streaming subscriptions. So it was like, I don't need that. But then we no longer have, I found out, oh, we don't have Lifetime anymore. They don't even include that in the basic lineup. Because I want to see, I didn't realize that Tammy Roman was doing so much acting. I know her all the way back. I never watched her on Basketball Wives, really. I never watched Basketball Wives. But I know her all the way from the Real World. What was it, Boston that she was on? When the same one where the guy got his tongue bit off. And she had her mouth wired shut, which was really kind of strange. But yeah, because she was thin. It's like, why do you have your white mouth? Well, what mouth? I can't even say it because of the wires in my mouth. I can't say it. Um, but that was an interesting cast. I used to watch The Real World like religiously. Like that was my one of the shows. That and 120 Minutes were the two shows that I always watched. Um, I still have VHS tapes of 120 Minutes because that was my show. Oh wow, she's 87. Well, bless her heart. Wow, it doesn't look so bad now that I put that there. Kind of makes me want to put it here, even though that might seem odd. But I do in the very center. Hmm. Mm. Let me put it in the center. Mm-hmm. And my oatmeal cookies that I made, man, I can't remember when I made those. Was that Sunday before this past Sunday? They actually turned out really good. I had packets of that the Aldi's oatmeal again that were sitting around and old, and oatmeal doesn't. I love oatmeal, but I can't really with braces for some reason. It's not enjoyable to eat. There's something about it. It's just it's too much trouble to clean it out of my braces. And so those packets were old. And so I thought, well, let me try making oatmeal cookies out of them. And if they don't turn out good, I'll just throw them away. They actually turned out really good. And they're not like my normal oatmeal cookies, which I can't eat anyway because I have them all chunked up with seeds and pumpkin seeds and cranberries and all this other kind of stuff. But um, it turned out really good, almost like a what do you say, like a finely ground oatmeal cookie is kind of how they turned out. And yeah, they turned out really good. I was surprised. My husband loves them, and I like them too. Except he ate the ones that I had kept out for me. That I had actually left the last tray of them in the oven. It only had like maybe 7 of them on there, and I left it in the oven. And because I kind of wanted them to get kind of hard, because I like a crunchy cookie, and so I left of those. I left 2 out just for me. He ate them. So it's like, man, I should have hit him. But because I'm particular, I really like crunchy cookies, even though like, well, the consistency of them I think was good enough where it wouldn't mess with my brackets. So it was like this. The consistency was just right, and the other ones are kind of softer. I'm not really a soft cookie person. I don't like soft cookies, but he ate that one. He ate those 2. I was a little upset, but I thought, oh well, 2 less cookie calories that I have. Don't complain. But that was the first time I baked in a long time. I don't know why. There's something about this I don't like. I'm just going to color all of that pink. Excuse me. Yeah, so Tammy Roman's going to be in this movie on the, what, 21st? So I'm trying to figure out, am I going to pay? I didn't know she'd been doing all this acting. Because as I looked at looked it up to try and find where I could watch the movie, um, I'm seeing all these other movies that she's done. I'm like, oh my goodness. But this one in particular, I really want to see because she plays twins. And yeah, I gotta figure out if I'm gonna pay $5 to see it or not. So Wonder how long it would take. I'm surprised. Well, I think you probably can watch it if you have Hulu, but I got rid of Hulu. Um, yeah. I was looking all over the place. How can I watch this? How can I watch this? Because Just Read My Book wants to have. I think she's thinking of having like watch it and then discuss it the next day. And me and Just Read My Book seem to like, I don't know, the same kind of movies, TV shows and stuff. Some of them we seem to like the same. So I really did want to do that. But I gotta. But the thing is, if I do the streaming thing of the movie, I'm not going to get to see it until some hours after it actually shows on TV. I don't like that. So I don't know. It may put me out of the running for that, which is disappointing. I'm going to talk about it with everybody else when everybody else is talking about it. I wonder if I should use this orange. These gravy things have more coverage than the Arctics. I don't know. Well, it's looking better than it was originally. I can say that much. Even if I don't know where I'm going right now with it. Where am I going with it? I get green on the outside, which looks kind of strange. What if I do the lighter green on the outside? What would happen? Whoosh! That's power tip. Probably shouldn't use that one because it's not. I'm not that skilled with it. It's very blunt tip. So my husband's he's gonna get his cataract surgery. Then he's asking me, he's going to the same doctor that I went to. And he's asking me all these questions. Well, what did he say? I was like, I don't know. I had mine a long time ago. I think it was like 10 years ago. I was like the youngest person in the surgery center, and everybody kept saying that to me. Every time the nurses would come by and say, they do the thing where they're checking your name and your band and all this other kind of stuff, and you got to keep saying that over and over and over again. Each one would say, "You're the youngest person in here." It's like, I know. It's kind of funny. So my husband's asking me, I was like, I barely remember anything about that. Except the thing I do remember is like just it was over before it got started. The longest thing was preparing for it. It was quick, it was painless, and the thing afterwards was the itchy eyes. Oh my gosh, and you couldn't touch them. Oh, that was the most irritating part. Eyes felt scratchy. Ugh, hated that part. But it was like a whole new world. It's like, oh my gosh, everything is bright. The good thing for him is he has an astigmatism, and it's probably going to correct that too, which is really cool because he might only have to wear glasses for reading, and that's it. And he doesn't know what that life is. He hasn't known what that life is since he was like, I think, in his early 30s. So he's going to be a happy man. I tell him it's just like when you get new headlights on your car. Like if you have a car for a long time and the headlights, the plastic cover or whatever is kind of yellowed, and you get new ones and it's like just totally clear and like not white, but it's just like totally clear. That's what it's like seeing. It's like somebody took the yellow film off of the world. It's wild. And I don't know how they did what they did with mine because I actually have tubes in my. I have tubes somewhere in my eye that actually have a serial number. There's a serial number for each of them. Um, I don't know how they did that. I don't know how they did that, but that's what they did. And why does this still keep seem like it's out of focus? Is it just the picture itself, which does seem out of focus anyway in real life? So, but yeah, it was funny. They did some I think they did some kind of iodine wash or something when and then lying there they're to do for them to do the procedure. They did some kind of iodine thing or something. And then I don't know, they lowered something on my face and my eyes, and I saw purple swirling around. And then the thing lifted up and they were done. I was like, what the heck? What is this, the Jetsons or what? I thought that was something preparing for it. So I'm waiting for them to do more. You go, no, that's it. I'm like, okay. It really is amazing how they do things and keep improving it. I really hope that keeps happening and that, research and stuff just keeps improving the way they do things and the ease of it. Okay, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? I kind of don't want to add another new color, like new hue. I want to keep it to the pinks and the. Trying to see what I have in here that matches. I got other oranges, but I don't know if I want to add those. Got kind of a weird pink. Don't want to add that. I'm going to wind up with more coloring things on my desk. Well, prayers for you and your mom, Blue Skies, as you care for her or whatever either of you need in that process. I'll be doing that. Oop, we went off the line, but that's okay. Oh, there's something there. That's kind of weird. I don't know where. It's kind of another thing I've been doing too. I've been very kind of thoughtful, kind of consecration kind of mood or something. I've been in. Things changing, shifting. I don't know, just kind of hanging with the Lord in my head. Oh my gosh, I need water. Be right back. Looks like Amazon's stopping at my house. Gotta remember, what did I order? I think I ordered another book. and I ordered a rack. I was trying to find like those kind of old fashioned onion potato bins that are made out of wood, and they stand up on the floor. I can't find one. Probably need to find somebody to make me one, or I need to go to an Amish market or something to get one. But so I ordered a cart instead until I can get what I really want, because after I'm done with the cart down there, if I find the thing I really want, I'll bring the cart up here and use it for my coloring stuff. Excuse me. But yeah, I've been in kind of a thoughtful, prayerful kind of mode. Kind of finding it interesting that two people that I was, for some reason, intrigued with when I was 15 years old and kept reading, even if I didn't understand everything they were talking about, seem to be applicable to a lot of things that are going on today. One, Dietrich Bonhoeffer, which you may have heard people, I'm hearing people talk about him more now because of the situation he was in and where we are today in the US. And then the other one is Kierkegaard, who I never realized how strong of a Christian he was. And I didn't realize that until actually last night when I started reading a recent book that I got of his, where he wrote a bunch of letters anonymously because he's like a philosopher, like learned person or whatever. So he had the things that he did academically, but then he had a lot of writings that he did anonymously because they were kind of like different audiences and didn't go along with his academic work. And he was intense. Like, and he was like, yeah, he was hardcore. And I had no idea until I started reading some of that last night, and I was like, wow. And he was in Denmark at a time when there was a like a state church, and I think they still do have a state church. They do, I think the Netherlands and Sweden all do, which is why I kind of look and I say, like, okay, all these people who want the church to be run, I don't know, like by quote unquote Christians and be run by God, quote unquote. Have they looked at any of these other nations that also have a state church? And see, it obviously didn't help as far as Christianity or faith or morality. It didn't help. So I don't. It's like you got to learn from history. And that was a lot of Kierkegaard's argument, that there's a difference between, he calls it Christendom, which is kind of like a cultural Christianity, and there's a difference between Christendom and Christianity. And he was against like this whole Christian nationalism, trying to nationalize the faith. You can't do that because faith is an individual thing. It's in a relationship. It's not a social structure. So, and I didn't even realize he wrote stuff like this until, I don't know, this year. Yeah, this year, pretty much this year, 2026, if not the end of 2025. And it's really interesting. I don't know. And I don't know why. I don't know. It's like, why are we here? Like, when people, this was like 1856 when he was going through this and talking about this. So like people don't pay attention. Don't pay attention. So I find it interesting that the Lord had me interested in these two people so much when I was 15 years old. And now, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm just thinking about stuff, a lot of stuff. Okay, I like this better than I did. And I know I've said that a few times before, but it's true. I didn't like this thing at all before. Do we want to go in with fine liners a little bit to see what we can see? And to use up these fine liners that I'll probably never buy again because they're not really that great. Using the right with maybe. The Sharpies, they're not like a Sharpie. They're like, I don't know what they're like. But yeah, I don't like them. These things I like, but the color doesn't come out what you think it's going to be. I kind of want to use it, but I need to test the color, and I need a sheet of paper. I don't have a blank sheet of paper. Where? I can't use that. White paper. White paper. Hold on. That's really dark, but you know what? I'm going to use it anyway. Just because I can. It wasn't really. Yeah, see, the brush works better. Which one is this? B12? Huh, just like a shot. You say that they don't go over anything well, or they just are kind of useless. They don't do anything. Just, it's like, why? Why? I'm trying to find the color I can use. They may not do anything for me. Green. What's that do? Not much. So you mean they don't really... Oh, okay, it's doing a little something there. I don't know for how long. Okay, you can use that. A little bit. It's starting to get the... There's a certain point where it starts getting the acrylic on there, and you don't always know if it's going to work. I guess it's a part of trying out all your supplies, right? Let's do that a little more. I like that little bit. Still, someday I need to do really get into the alcohol markers. They scare me. I have to admit, they scare me. have to wipe off the tip. I don't know. Or do I need alcohol to clean off the tip? It gets kind of like gunked up or something, and it doesn't want to write anymore. I just dumped a bunch of ink in one spot. This is why I don't like these. Doesn't work good on pencil. Over-colored pencil. They just don't, they're not what I expect from a Sharpie at all. And I tried to read the description to see, like, it was telling me it would give me what I wanted, but it doesn't give me what I want. I find that's the case a lot of times. It's like, who writes their descriptions? Well, what happened to that? Everything's acting strange today. It's like all the chat. It says show on stream. What did it show? Does it have a limit? Ugh. Okay, Chrome wants to update. That's why. Pain in the butt. If I could get this to do this consistently, I'd like it. But it seems like a lot of work to get it to do that. Which doesn't make it enjoyable. I may have to try alcohol on the tip. See if that helps. Something else I need to use are my pigment pens. I just have this thing where it's like, I don't want to waste them. It looks like there's something like kind of, I don't know, special. And so I want to use them for purpose intended first before I use them for purpose not intended, so I know better how to use them. But, ugh, this thing is getting gunked up. What time has it been? An hour and a half. I'm getting somewhere though. I like it better than I did. Can I find a color in here? Oh. It will help me get between some of these. The guessing game. I really need a sheet of paper. Let me get a sheet of paper out of here. Let me get printer paper. Excuse me. I want an orange. I want an orange. And a pink. This one I think is really pale. Sounds like he's home. Good time for me to get off of here. See how his appointment went. That's lighter. Well, that doesn't show. Why did I think that would show? Well, it does a little bit. Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to write these down. The number. Do the outside of that? I did. Just blend it in. Well, it's there. This is VO8. I think I need to clean my vaporizer and turn it on. It's a lot of work though. And this is almost like in some ways you gotta, I don't know, you gotta work harder because the shapes are not consistent. You gotta think harder when you work on it. Which I think takes away from it being a mandala. You can't just fill in the spots. You gotta think about the shape you want the spot to be in. Hmm. Let's see. Dark orange or something. It's kind of brown. Let's see. I don't know how I feel about that. I think I already went over this with a lighter color, but it faded into it. Oops. Hmm. Keep working on it until it looks like something I don't mind looking at. What did I do on the outside of this? Anything? feel about that color, but oh, it's there now. Color and pray for happy accidents. Oh, I did pink. Is that what it was? I did pink, but the pink blended in. I don't know. Just keep going. Oh, yeah. I think that's why I'm trying. I don't know. I can't even seem to start to color anything lately. I'm just kind of, I think it's because I'm afraid I'm just going to mess it up. So I just keep pulling out silly things just because it's like, I don't know. I don't trust myself. So I wonder, what color is this? Did I even use this yet? This is totally different. Am I going to regret doing this? Ooh, it's so scratchy. Ooh, that's different. But then when I start something, I really want to finish it. So, because even though I didn't really like how this was turning out originally, it's like, yeah, but I want to finish it since I started it. But it was a challenge to figure out, well, how do I continue on it since I don't like it? It wasn't, it's not relaxing when you got to do that. So, see, I'm having to figure out where are the lines on this thing. I don't know. It's guesswork. I think I'm coming on now. It's staying on because it's like I don't know when I'm going to be able to come back on again. So it's like, oh yeah, I need to stay here. Maybe another week before I can do that, and I still got to figure out what's going on with Kind Master. Maybe it's the Maybe it has something to do with the update on Google Chrome. I don't know. I don't know why that would be though, because I wasn't in Google Chrome. I was just in. I don't know. Sometimes you get tired of having to deal with all these software issues. They're great when they work, but when they don't, it's a chore. Okay, it's not the same shape, but it's in the same spot, so I'm gonna make it work. Oops, getting out my finger. I need more coffee. I'm not sure that I even had a full cup of coffee today yet. Don't want to go over that. I think I got one more. See, this is the other one I was working on. I don't know what it's doing with it. Kind of like think I added some kind of pen or marker to the middle, but it's still kind of like a struggle to work on it. I don't know. It's weird. Yeah, I got some kind of marker going on in there. Let's see. What to? Where's that? Is this the one I had? Or is it that one? Can I touch this without getting it? What color is this? It doesn't look dark enough. Nope. It might be too dark, but I think I could kind of maybe turn it into a kind of shadow or something. If I do a lighter color over it. think my brain is just put down color. Just do something that doesn't require thinking. Please don't stop. Do something that doesn't require thinking. We don't want to think anymore today. Let me go over this line. Why? Because I can. And that'll still show through. It'll just be a little kind of shadow. Hey, Very Curie. Hope you're feeling better. At least a little bit. Trying to make this picture look like something I don't dislike. We're still trying to get there. A little bit of slow going. Now, is this a different pink than that pink? Is that what this is? It's not going to go over it. It's not going to do that. Like that. Oh. Yeah, the very problematically drawn mandala. That's all I can say. Not favorite on my list. I wonder if I can put some pencil in it now, and maybe it would kind of, I don't know. Let me try. Let me see. Worst case scenario, we cover it up with marker again. I love pencils. I just can't help it. I do. I am a pencil girl. Oh, ooh, that looks like the same color. We're just throwing anything at it to see what'll stick. I need a blender. Goodness, I do have a blender here somewhere. Ooh, it's sharpening. Child, I feel like I've been working on this thing for months. Who wants to do that? I do not. Okay, I like it, but are we doing this all the way through? Is that what we doing? Color blender. I like how it looks. Can we really make them match? Maybe similar? I know you're not supposed to do that, but I'm doing it. Want it. Not as nice as the other one, but I think I'm out of my cutting up mode now, Carrie. I'm a little calmer now. Oh, this is like one of them things. Don't look close. Don't look at it close. Look at it from far away. Blended a little too much. I don't know what I was scraping off of there. It sure does. It's like, oh Lord, this is gonna be like what? Take me the entire year to finish. And for what? See, I thought I took out the books. It's like, oh, these are the books that I'll work on for, like, and I'm not. And there's other books that I want, and it's like, oh, brother, like, get at them. It's like a chore. I tried. I never know what I really don't know ever what I want to work on. I change my mind so much. So I think that's why I just keep doing PDFs, trying to say like, okay, well, do this instead. So we make that. I wonder if I can do something to kind of see. This is why I want my Prismacolor white. I could probably really trim that up on the side with a Prismacolor white. I don't know. Can I get any life out of this yet? Still, as short as this poor little pencil. I'll try. Oh, I wonder. Well, that wasn't a FedEx truck. I was just thinking. I wonder if that was my Prismacolors being delivered. My Prismacolor white pencils. Because okay, we still got a little more life. Does society want to do? See, these things do anything. Look at this. They go over acrylic marker. I love these things so much. Now, I may have kind of done a little too much, but it's okay. We can really blend it. A little bit. Maybe. We'll make it work. Somehow. Look at how they just... I love these things. I cannot be without a white Prismacolor pencil. Not ever. going to stay going on the same side. I guess so. I can't get the right angle on that side. Pencil's too tiny. I can't angle it. Hey, Lori. Man, I love these things. See, I can't even stop using it. That's how much I love these things. It's like, oh, she's still going at only 1.25 inches long. She's still got it. She's still got it. No, I didn't line this one on the top. I kind of want to if I can get the marker to work. I don't know. I don't know. Probably put it somewhere to save it to use for pigment because, like, somehow, add Gamsol or something, use shavings and or something. You can get something out of it. I don't know if that's true for all pencils, but I don't want to go too crazy with this in here. But get some a little bit of something. This orange, I don't know what to do with this orange. It's just so kind of, I don't know. I think I need to use something to put some texture in it because they look so flat. How? I don't know. Is that what I want to do? I really want to use it. I wish I could find an orange that would go over this. Don't really want to use white, but child, look how far I gotta go. Get all this stuff around here to do. It's gonna take forever. And what is going on there? What color did I use? Use Artex. It's the weirdness of these edges. I don't remember which one I used. What's that one? Because it's still got some that color on it. Can we do that all the way around? Look. Did I line the inside of that one? Doesn't look like it. B12. Did I? No, I don't see it. We can't let them go, Lori. We still keep trying. It's like, make it work. Make it work. There must be a way to make it work. It's not quite. I do like it better than I did. I still think it's weird. Orange. What about this orange? I don't know if this is going to go over Xenicolor pencil. It help. It's not going to cover like a Prisma. No, it's doing more. Or I need a Derwent or a Prisma. I hope I have a good. What's this one? That looks too pale. This one looks too dark. I'm going to try it. Oh, maybe not. What's wrong with the end, though? It looks strange. What is that? Get out. Da, da, da. It's not really covering it. What's it doing? Not much. Need a Prisma. It's the only one that's gonna do it. And I'm gonna have pencils falling off my desk in a minute. I got too many on here. Oh, maybe this one because it's lighter. I don't know. To get into the page. That's not too cool. Really need a Prisma. I just don't like that. I do not. I'm not liking it. Uh-oh. It's like there for life. It's like, I ain't going. I ain't going. Oh, there we go. That line is just too dark. I want it everywhere. A whole gap in it. And the thing is, this is probably going to dry, and it's going to still be dark underneath there. So I don't think this one is too opaque. Ugh, I should just leave it alone. Can't quit though. Probably need to go eat dinner. Seems lighter for now, but I don't know for how long. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Oh, since I got an orange pencil in my hand. How did this one wind up like that? I guess I need more pink in it in the middle. Must be, or more green. I don't know what happened. That's odd. I don't know. I feel like this isn't worth the trouble. It's just so much trouble to get it colored in. It's like, it's a lot. Where's my raisin? Is the raisin? Yes. Why won't that blend in right? It's really hard to cover up that color, the grayscale underneath there. It's like, the thing is, it wasn't defined enough to be able to color it in, but it's defined enough to show through the pencil, which is annoying. So I like her rooms, but I wouldn't recommend these mandalas. Unless you're one of those people that can color in on your, tablet or something. You have an app, because that's what I think some people were saying they were doing with these. I don't color that way though, so it's just so much effort to try and make it, I don't know, look like something. I don't have. I would want a different pink, not raisin. Right? Although I wonder. Don't really want to use raisin, but see, when it's in my hand, I'm just like, just do it. It's kind of sticky. guess it's almost like to get this to a point where you can't see any of the lines, maybe is what I'm aiming for. Because the lines are so kind of indefinite and uneven and all that kind of stuff. So to kind of get it to look like, okay, well, it's just this way organically somehow. Um, I think I just messed up that line. I think it's actually supposed to go there. That's what happens when they make you make them up. Oh, pencil's falling. I think I just needed to color. It didn't matter what it was. And preferably, I think it was like, don't color anything that's important to you because you're not in that mood to pay attention to that. So we busted out with this. Okay, that's as far as I'm going with this thing. I do like it better, but boy, that was a lot of work just to get it to look just like this. Which is like, whatever. It's a little too much white. It was bugging me. Too much white. We want to be subtle. Yeah, that's kind of misplaced. Where's my little white pencil? Little white pencil? Can't get it down in that one. I just feel like it's one of those things where you gotta do too much. But I think it's kind of growing on me as I sit back from it. Okay, well, that is it for me. I'm gonna go and run around the house, restart my browser because I guess it updated. And so I will see you around on the YouTube streets. Come on, focus, focus, focus. Focus. I need lotion. So thanks for joining me, and y'all have a good rest of your evening. Wow, 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's a long time. I will see you all on the YouTube streets. Bye-bye.